New developments tonight, the state Senate taking steps that could put a stop to future transit expansion in Indianapolis. So what does that mean for IndyGo's upcoming blue and purple line projects? R2E6's Cameron Riddle joins us live outside of the State House. Cameron, what does tonight's vote mean for us?
Well, Amanda, good evening. It means that Indianapolis's path to expanded mass transit may be getting a bit bumpier after this new amendment enforcing restrictions passed in the state Senate today. An amendment to House Bill 1279 would create a 10% penalty in state funding if IndyGo doesn't raise at least 10% of the funding for its public transportation projects from private dollars. This means 10% of the funding for a project such as the Blue Line or Purple Line must come from somewhere other than taxes or fares in order to get its full state funding. That requirement is already an Indiana law, but former Indianapolis City County Councilor and now Republican State Senator Aaron Freeman says that law is not being followed. This is the second time this week the State House has passed an amendment that would add hurdles to projects already approved by the city of Indianapolis. Democrat Senator Greg Taylor says this is another example of state lawmakers being part of the problems rather than the solutions in Indianapolis. While across the hall, Republican Senator Rod Bray says this is the State House doing its job and keeping an eye on the state's largest city.
We're going through a very trying time in the city of Indianapolis. Violent crime is up, people are getting killed, and we're over here trying to provide transit for people to go to work. And we got people who want to stop it.
With regard to the pretty lengthy conversation we had here today, it's not really trying to overtake or even kill or cancel the mass transit project that Indianapolis is working on. But the legislation was pretty clear when it was done back in 2015, I believe it was, that they had to use 10% private money, and they simply did not do it. This is trying to say, no, we meant that, and let's do it.
Well, that amendment passed easily, 35-12, thanks to the Republican supermajority in the state Senate. We're live at the State House tonight. I'm Cameron Riddle, RTV6.